All right. Good morning. How is everybody's Friday so far? It's Friday. Oh, Red's here. Oh no, it's Gullivarrr. JK. We have to help Gullivarrr. Hopefully, it's Blue Gullivarrr and not Pirate Gullivarrr. Oh, man. I could have slept all day. I feel like I say that every day. Y'all, I love sleep so much. Good morning. How is everyone today on this early Friday morning? Good morning. Pop this out so it's bigger and I can actually see it. There we go. Let's change, shall we? I'm glad it's Friday. Yes. We found close to 200. I think it was like 180 something, I think. It was a lot. I mean, a lot. There's like 700 plus items that you can find in that game, so. Who are something fun on this Friday? Honestly, I'm feeling so like comfy today. Should I wear my big tee dress? Big t-shirt dress? I wish they had like cute like dad caps. I love a black baseball cap with like something on the front. That's funny. I have one that says, ew, David. And then, oh my god, I just got a new one. And I forgot I put it here, but it's please someone know where this is from. And I just ordered this. I saw someone wearing it at my sister's bachelorette weekend, and I was like, where did you get that? So I ordered this on Etsy. And I love it. So, anyway, we should be able to wear those, and they should look cute in Animal Crossing. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. All right. We're just going like full comfy today. Restarted my island the other day. The theme is space and alien. I love that. There are baseball hats. I feel like they look weird on my character. Excuse me. I don't know. I don't really have a reason why. I'm just like, that's kind of odd. Okay, cute. We're gonna go comfy. Okay, this is the second day in a row where we've come in and changed and a villager hasn't come in to bother me. Good morning, Alyssa. How are you? Oh, y'all, I went to my chiropractor yesterday. I've been having a lot of problems on the right side of my neck and like my ribs on the right side. And I've been doing the stretches. I went twice last week. I went on Monday and Tuesday last week and got an adjustment. And I've been doing my stretches and I've been doing like my stretchy Pilates classes and stuff like that. And we finally got some really good movement out of my spine, and I felt like $1,000,000 yesterday. Boom! 31,000 bells! I'm panicking, send help! Good morning. I'm doing well. How are you today? I was up playing that game last night. It shouldn't be as addictive as it is, but it is. Like, and once you get your like juices going, your brain going, you're like, oh wait, what about this and this? What about this and this? Like, I'm so happy that I like stumbled upon that. It's very cute. How do you get more money out of the money tree? Magic-sicle, thank you for the follow. So it's kind of a game of chance. You play with the money trees. You can plant up to 99,000 bells, but it's not a guaranteed return. So planting everything between up to 10,000 bells is guaranteed. But if you plant over that, you may get it, but you may not. You may just get 10,000. I have a video on it on my profile here on Facebook. Here on TikTok, I have an Animal Crossing tips playlist, and there's a good video in there. Kelsey, I don't mind saying it. I like your username, but Kelsey, it's good to meet you, I guess. There we go. I think I'm gonna have the opportunity to meet some people. I think I'm gonna be able to, hopefully, we're gonna really try to make it work, meet Franz next weekend. We'll be in relatively the same place, even though we live in different states. And then I think I'll be able to meet Mason in June. Miriam, thank you for the follow. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. I keep thinking today is Saturday, but it's not. Oh. Good morning, Katie. How are you? Everyone's here today. What is up, y'all? I'm so sick of these eggs. Maybe we should try to pull these eggs out and craft some crap with them and get rid of it. Went to the home opener KC baseball game yesterday. Outing exhausted me afterwards. I feel that. Happy Friday. Yes. Been a weekend mode for Monday. Let's be real. Good morning, Courtney. When you say good morning so satisfying. Oh, thank you. Might have fell asleep during the stream last night. That's all good. I didn't really set out streaming with like a goal of like, this is the kind of streamer I want to be. But I've tended to really lean towards like cozy games, and I guess people find my voice relaxing, except for when I'm like screaming at Link or whatever. But Miriam, thank you for the heart me. Good morning, Chloe. But it's no worries. Thank you for the rose, Chloe. Look at all these little buggies that are out. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go this way. I was attempting to craft. Good morning. Like your neighborhood situation. Thank you. I like an organized island. And I made two little neighborhoods. So the one kind of across the back up here, I didn't want anything to be able to like appear behind the houses, like the digging spots or anything, because then I wouldn't see them. So I put half the houses along the back, and then in the little neighborhood down in that corner as well, there's a fence and there's bushes behind the houses. So at least gives like one spot behind the houses where stuff's not gonna show up and I'll miss it. So neighborhoods was exactly what I was going for. The Easter eggs are the worst. It's almost over. Sunday's the last day. It's almost over. Thought I heard yeah. And I heard, oh yeah, I'm nothing if not organized. Oh good, an egg. We were almost out. Oh, there it is. I'm not going over there for sky eggs. I need to put these away. I need to put this money away. Why? Why would you do that? Really? Why would you turn that way? You have blue roses growing at the back of cliffs for the same reason. Yes. I hate it here. Just turn. I should have just picked it up and reset it down. There we go. Okay. Good morning, Lauren. How are you? Ash, look at all your shares. Thank you. Uh-oh, my mom. Less than an hour of the day is driving me crazy. I feel that. I feel that. I had a really good day off yesterday. Today is going to be a good day off. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Let's go drop that hat there. We can put that in there. Defense of Democracy, Texas. Thank you for the follow. Just got to get through my performance review this morning. Debating calling in sick so I get to play Animal Crossing. No, don't do that. Because they have no insurance, need to pay for a doctor's. Yeah. It's that whole thing working in healthcare of like, yes, I want to help you. Yes, I'm going to do what I can to help you. But at some point, you have to also help. Kiki the teacher, thank you for the follow. We had a really, really angry patient, like, screaming at us on Wednesday. Kept calling and screaming, and it was... Anyway. It happens. And I don't want to, like, invalidate her feelings, because I understood where her frustration was, but at the same time, she needs to have an MRI, and she has a, like, surgical implant that requires certain safety specifications. And she went through and was able to get information on it so we could scan her safely back in December, and now she needs another MRI, and she doesn't have that information anymore, and she's mad at us because we also don't have it. And I was like, if you have something foreign implanted in your body that has safety restrictions on it for certain procedures and things, you should be educated on that. Aaron's talking that I hang up every time. And you're going to most facilities and they get mad when they have to pay. Yeah. Angry Pooh, thank you for the follow. Okay, we dropped that off. Let's go sell my meager wares. And then, man, my head is kind of stuffy this morning. But I was outside yesterday, and I don't normally spend a lot of time outside. So, that might be it. So, you can buy an ATM once you progress a little further in the game. You can buy it from the Nook. You can buy an ATM from the ATM. The Nook Miles ATM. It's like 9,900 Nook Miles. It's like the most expensive thing you can buy. But I have two of them. I have one out by my house, by my airport, and then I have one here by my Nooks. The Japanese roof style on your house. So, eventually, once you've upgraded your house and you've upgraded your home, whatever, you can go talk to Tom Nook about just like the aesthetic of your house, and you can change the look of like the roof and the color and the style of your door. Is that something you can only do with Happy Home? No, surely you can do that with the regular game. And I changed it to the Japanese style this go around. You just go sit at his desk and talk to him. It doesn't cost anything. Yeah, it's true. Like, sometimes people just want someone to yell at. Let's get coffee. Good morning. We went to Target last night after dinner. We went and ate at my favorite Vietnamese place here in town yesterday. Had a big bowl of pho, and then went to Target and walked around. And I was so happy. We spent less than $20 at Target. It was very impressive. And then, because apparently, oh yeah, give me that pigeon milk. My favorite. Cheesecake Factory. Man, we don't have a Cheesecake Factory here. I was in the mood for some kind of Asian food. Got any tips for an 8-year-old getting an MRI without sedation? Yes. So if you don't have any contraindications that prevent you from having an MRI, I don't know what the rules are, but there's really no reason you couldn't also be in there. There's been a couple situations where a kid has wanted their parent or guardian in there, and you also have to like fill out an MRI form. At least that's how we do it at our facility. Typically, I try to keep like spouses out of there, but if it's like a parent-child situation, hey, I thought no one went and saw Brewster anymore. I forgot about it too. I only do it if there's Nook Miles for it. That's the only reason. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I've kind of stepped back a little on streaming. Good morning, Lindsay. But hopefully you have a good MRI tech, because I don't think I've ever scanned one as young as 8, but I've scanned like some young kids, and usually I just try to take my time and explain everything, and if you're lucky, the machine will have music and they can listen to music. And but most of the time my kids do fine. It's more like the fear of the unknown. The thing I have the hardest time explaining to people is the noises the MRI machine makes, because they're very unique sounds. So it might be worth it to like Google the sound of an MRI so they're not scared of it, and it just makes that noise to make the picture. Brewster's my favorite NPC. Oh, who is my favorite NPC? Brewster's cool. I like Brewster. Like a worker NPC. Oh, Pascal. Pascal's a good one. I always forget about Pascal. Yeah. Hornsbeard June. Nice. Thank you. I'll definitely do that for him. Hopefully that'll help. A lot of people go in who've never had one before that are really scared, and most of the time when I pull them out, they go, okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So, oh, Tortimer. I like it when he's Cornimer. I wish Pascal would run away. That would be cool if Pascal stretched. No, you don't have to stretch you don't have to actually participate in the stretch to get the Nook Miles. So, yeah. MRI shouldn't hurt. It's definitely a mental game, and they should give you ear protection. But I'm claustrophobic. I have to washcloth on my eyes. I always cry before. I'm also claustrophobic. I tried to get in there a few weeks ago and to let somebody scan where my pelvis to see where my kidney transplant is. Because FYI, they put your kidney in your like pelvic cavity. They don't put it in your like back where your other kidneys are. And also, hi, new people. I've had a kidney transplant. As I just casually dropped that information. But they put me in and I started crying. I had to come back out. Yeah, there's usually some form of eye cover available, whether they give you a washcloth. At my facility, we have these little like weighted, they're almost like bean bags for your eyes. So, and you get to take it home after because we don't reuse them. But some people do sleep right through it. I am severely claustrophobic, so that's not an option for me. I will need to be medicated if I ever have to have anything more. I've had an MRI of my ankle, and that wasn't bad. But if I ever have to have anything more serious than that, I will have to be medicated for it. Excuse me, I don't know why I had these like little hiccupy things this morning. I'll be back. MRIs where you just lay on the thing and they scan you. MRIs are the really loud ones that are like a tunnel. Renee, thank you for the ice cream. A CAT scan is like the donut and you go in and out and then you're done in like 5 minutes. When I went to get an MRI of the kidneys, the guy was playing trap music and it was awful. No, we have music, and when it works, I just let people pick whatever they want. Occasionally I get to pick and they let me pick, but no, you should be able to pick your own music. That's crazy. Look at all this garbage in my pockets. What is this? Good morning. How are you? I have so much stuff in my pockets. Ooh, we are coming up on cherry blossom season, April 1st. So if y'all like the cherry blossom stuff, you gotta get out there and start. Lots of people getting MRIs. You have to get an MRI of your head and you're freaking out. What freaks you out about it? The face mask? That would freak me out too. Hi Jane, how are you? Good morning. Yeah, I don't blame you. Oh my gosh, who is sending...
Look at all those chickens.
Look at all those chickens. Aria Fitzwater, thank you for the 100 heart puffs. Let's go. I totally forgot my headphones are still connected, so I heard... And y'all still hear the sounds too, right? Let's go. Let's do... I love it. That makes me so happy. I don't feel like putting my headphones on this morning though. The MRI was not as bad as I was anticipating. Typically that's what people tell me, but you know, when you have to have the face mask over you, like I get how that can be. I don't know that I can do that. Do your headphones hurt your ears with the glasses? No, these are really soft and I like them a lot, and I'm glad because they're not cheap, but they're heavier than I thought they were going to be. But thankfully, they're super soft right here and they don't really mash into my head, thankfully. What if I turn on the noise canceling? That's so weird. I have some Beats Pros and they're painful. Yeah, I went ahead and sprung for these right before I went to Palm Springs, and they're super soft right here. I have some custom covers coming in that I ordered. They're on their way from Etsy. Have a student wear them with glasses and they're great. Yes. The, just heavy-ish, I agree. Yeah, I was kind of surprised as to the weight of them. But every one they have out now still has a lightning cable charger, and I know Apple is going to the USB-C chargers for everything. So they usually release their stuff kind of in the fall, their new stuff. So if it's not something it's something you want to like save up for, or something you want to like wait and see. Rumor has it, the tech people, that the new version might be USB-C chargeable. And then maybe they'll knock down the price. They usually knock down the price a little bit of the old ones too at that rate. So I just wanted them immediately. So I have them in light green. They're expensive but cute. I was really worried because before I bought the AirPods, the original AirPods, I was able to like try on a friend's and see how they felt in my ears and stuff. And that's what prompted me to buy them. But I was like, man, I have some really nice over-the-ear headphones from Audio-Technica that I bought several years ago. But they're not wireless. They have like a aux jack, and nothing has that anymore. So I said, you know what? Treat yourself. And yeah. I'm excited to see what my covers, because like these little silicone covers on these came, I get space gray everything. These little silicone covers came with this like hard shell travel case I got, but I went on Etsy and found a place where you can submit your own images for like hard covers on them, and they should be here in a few days. I'm curious. I'm excited. They sent me mock-ups of what I chose, and I'm excited because I got mismatching ones. Treat yourself is dangerous. I treated myself to a new iPad. Treat yourself can be dangerous. I agree. Miriam, thank you for the 32 chilies. I bought something yesterday that I'm excited about, but I don't want to share in here because Casper, thank you for the follow. My mom watches and it's a present for her, and I'm really excited. But it was a bit of a splurge, so. But she's gonna love it, and I'm excited. To be fair, it was my birthday. Yes! Happy birthday! Treat yourself on your birthday, obviously. I was just talking to my husband about what we're gonna do for my birthday this year, because it's coming up in a few weeks, and I don't think... It's on a Saturday, so I was like, maybe we can go out of town. We're only a couple hours from Dallas, we're a couple hours from Shreveport. Like, there's stuff to do. And then I was like, well, I don't know. Maybe we'll just hang out here, and it's not like it's a big birthday or anything. God, I didn't realize I had so many eggs. I hope this is worth it. Arya, thank you for 25 chilies. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. I did buy, at my husband's suggestion while we were wandering around Target yesterday, we ended up ordering from Amazon one of the is it Instax? I want to call it Instastax, but it's Instax cameras, right? Am I saying that correctly? And like some film and stuff. And so we like 2 or 3 people had them at my sister's bachelorette in Palm Springs, and I was like, this is so fun. Somebody had brought a little photo album that you could like write in, and so all through the weekend we could stick pictures in and like write on them, and I was like, that is so cute. And so next week we'll be in the Austin area for the eclipse and some other stuff, and then one of my very dear friends is moving out of state toward the end of April, and she's having a going away party at one of our local breweries, and I was like, oh my god, that would be really fun. So I ordered the camera, and I'm gonna bring it, and I ordered a bunch of film, and I got her a photo album, and so I was like, that'll be great. Everybody will be at the brewery, we'll take a bunch of pictures, and we can send her with the photo album. So it's a sweet little going away thing for all her friends, and they can write a little message in it. I've kind of just like wanted an excuse to buy one. My husband was like, those would be really fun for events like that. And I was like, you're not wrong. So that was fun. I'm excited for it to get here. I'm panicking, send help. I just like saying your username. Thank you for the donut. Okay. That's a lot of stuff. We almost filled our pockets with egg crap. Happy Friday! My day's going good so far. I had a really good day yesterday. I'm gonna have a good day today. It's nice. I love creative personal gift ideas. I do too. And I think that'll be really sweet. So If you got it right away. I really do make an effort to like read and pronounce y'all's usernames correctly. It's important to me. Excuse me. You reset your island? Are you gonna go with like a theme? I love the Instant Max camera, but the film goes so fast by a lot. I did. I bought a pack on Amazon, like a starter pack kind of, and it comes with a camera and a little case and like 50, and then it's got a tiny little photo album thing, like a pocket-sized one. Katie Ashcraft, thank you for the heart puffs. But then I also bought like 100 extra fill. So you also just, everyone's like in a resetting island mood. I love that. Spring cleaning for your island, you just restart it. I have no idea. I haven't played in a while. I need motivation. I'm telling you, Pinterest is the way to go. But if you're like more of a decorator, time traveler kind of player, you should watch Megpie. She is all about decorating those islands to a theme and just freaking kills it every time. Meagpie, Megpie. She's a variety streamer as well, but also does Animal Crossing, and she's done like a spooky themed island. She did a city core. I think she's working on, I don't know what her theme is right now, but she's done like 4 different themed islands, and she goes hard. So, would recommend. I mostly just goof around on my original island, and I don't time travel. Decorating my yard is like the most creative I get. Oh, she's doing goth themed right now. My schedule hasn't lined up to watch any of her streams lately. Schedule restarting because Turnip Exchange isn't active and I need to make bells. If you do treasure islands, even free treasure islands, you can just go there and do max bells. It's relatively easy. The treasure islands I was using on for Chaos Island on my other Switch is like Sakura Gaming, and they have a Twitch channel, and their chat has like this bot that explains everything to you and is very interactive. And oh, we need to go help Gullivarrr, and walked me right through it, and I was like, oh, okay. As someone who had never done it, I did it on the first go. Happy Friday to you. How's your day going so far? Let's finish off this caffeine. Do we have to help him? I don't have the gold shovel yet. I hate Gullivarrr too. He's... Oh, and it's Pirate Gullivarrr. Gullivarrr. My baby was up so many times tonight. I'm so tired. Oh, I'm so sorry. Aria, thank you for the rose. Oh, somebody finished it off. You like Pirate Gullivarrr better? Aria, thank you for the chilies for finishing another goal. Look at all those chickens. Everybody clap your hands. Which means we're gonna have to go swim. Wakey, wakey. Even though you have to swim, I like that you only have to get one thing for him, not 5, like the other one. Yeah, for the headband is hella cute though. Thank you. I'm feeling very, like, comfy, bordering on, like, schlubby today. What else do I do besides play games? I like movies. I like to watch movies. I read books. I work in radiology. I have a husband that I like to hang out with. We have a good time. I like to travel. I like to go to concerts. Good morning, Bert. How are you? My favorite book at the moment? So I'm reading the Throne of Glass series right now. Oh, since what other games do I play? Oh, I thought you meant outside of gaming. Animal Crossing is my big one. I'm doing a second playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy right now. I haven't touched it in a couple weeks, but I was redoing Majora's Mask. Excuse me. Majora's Mask. And last night we played a game called Little Alchemy 2. That was fun and new. I just like whatever. I have all these consoles to choose from. There's a GameCube here. There's a PS2 behind me. I get 2 Xboxes, a couple Switches. The Sims. I thought variety meant other games. No, that just means I'm not just one type of game player. Throne of Glass is hard for me to get into, but ended up being so good. Well, good morning, Mason. I'm on the 5th Throne of Glass book. I tore through the first 4 so quickly. But then, like, I'm in a really busy time of my life right now. And so I haven't had as much time as I would like to read, but I'm, like, still trying to get in there. I am really enjoying Throne of Glass. It's the first SJM series I've ever read. I haven't read ACOTAR. Did I make more animals in the game last night? Yes, we made fish. On the 3rd one, but I read Assassin's Blade first. And I didn't read Assassin's Blade. I was not aware that that was first. The whole reason I picked the books up, because typically, of course, the first thing we find is the communicator. Typically, I wouldn't say that this would be a series I would normally read, just based off, I don't know, the brief synopsis of it. But Meg, who I was talking about earlier, started a monthly book club, and Throne of Glass was the choice to start. And I was like, okay, we'll see what this is about. And so I bought the like 8-pack bundle off for my Kindle, and I was like, Someone asked what I'm watching right now. Nothing new. I'm still rewatching Grey's Anatomy. I'm in like season 15 of my rewatch. We really liked The Rookie, but we kind of fell off this last season. And so I think after I finish catching up on Grey's, I'm gonna maybe restart The Rookie. Decided to take myself on a breakfast date. Yum. I hate breakfast. We've talked about this before. I'm not a breakfast food eater. The only breakfast food I will eat is my little everything bagels with cream cheese and bacon that I make here at the house. Like, I like a bagel sandwich, and that is like the extent of breakfast food that I like. Good morning. Most like Clarice from Silence of the Lambs. I love that. Aria, thank you for the 50 ice cream cones. Oh my gosh, thank you. I have not watched The Good Doctor. I watched ER in its entirety before I did Grey's, before I went back to Grey's, because I've watched Grey's before. This is not like a first rewatch for me. Dark Window is a great book, like Darker Fantasy, only 2 books in it. Okay, nice. I'm trying to figure out, I keep hearing about this Stuff Your Kindle Day, and I don't really understand what it is, but I'm interested. Damsel on Netflix. I've heard of it, but I haven't watched it. I know, I'm diving. We have to go find Pirate Gulliver's phone, which we did already, but I'm still gonna try to grab some stuff. I never dive, right? Yes, message me and explain it to me, because I don't really understand how it works. What did we watch? What was the last movie husband and I watched? We watched, well, we went to the theater the other day, and we saw Love Lies Bleeding. And then we stayed at home a few weeks ago and watched Ricky Stenicki. Honestly, and I think I've talked about this before on stream, but that movie was fully better than I expected it. Like, I honestly kind of enjoyed it. I would probably watch it again. It kind of reminds me of, there's a movie on Netflix called The Wrong Missy, and it's got Lauren Lapkus and like David Spade, and we watched it on a whim, and I was like, honestly, that was like good, kind of. So it's cool, but I almost wish it was a show with more drama and plot twists. Okay. I haven't watched 911 either. I have a hard time watching new shows. I want to, but I'm definitely like a comfort rewatcher. Wrong Missy was really good. Okay, I'm so glad someone has heard of that movie. It's so like oddly entertaining. I have not seen This Is Us, but when it was out, everybody was like, I cried every episode. And I'm like, I don't know that I want to do that. Introduce my boyfriend to Anaconda. I've not seen Anaconda or Lake Placid. I know. I'm a rewatcher too, because a lot of the watching I do, I watch at work. And so, oh, Pascal. And so, it's stuff that I kind of like can't fully pay attention to, but I've seen so many times. I cry at comedies with heart. I don't need to watch this. I know. Funny giant killer animals versus humans. Y'all know me. I would love that. Because, like, I love Pacific Rim. Like, monsters versus robots. I truly love those movies. I wanted to go see Godzilla -1, and I didn't get a chance to go see it while it was in theaters still. It's not in theaters here anymore. Pacific Rim is so underrated, and it's so good. And truly, the second one is just as good as the first one. Charlie Day can get it. You know, everyone out here being like, hear me out. I think Charlie Day would be on there for me. Alyssa, I have heard that, and I completely agree. I totally love the scene of Godzilla and Kong fighting. I love that, because you already know what will happen and not be anxious. Yes. You got a hot chocolate. That sounds good. Oh, here's a fast one. We're not going to catch it right yet. We got to chase into the fence. Always Sunny is so good. I haven't watched, like, the later seasons, but my God, that show early on was so funny. Hello, good morning. Oh no, we were too aggressive. I don't think we're gonna get it. Okay, I've seen How I Met Your Mother. We watched it while it was airing. Someone's here, it was a skeleton from Hocus Pocus. I saw that, and I kind of get that. Okay. Here's the thing. I was just about to say, with How I Met Your Mother and Big Bang Theory, I watched those shows as they aired, back when you had to, like, wait for television weekly. And, both of these shows, I don't understand how these people were friends when you get into the later seasons, because I swear, like, when you get into the later seasons of Big Bang, do Penny and Leonard even like each other? I don't like the trope, and I've never liked the trope of, like, I hate my wife, I hate my husband, but we're married and we hate each other. Like, I don't get that. Like, I don't think it's entertaining. I sit here and it's like cringeworthy to me. The whole, like, bang zoom. And, yeah, like, my husband's my best friend. I like hanging out with him. And if I didn't, he wouldn't be my husband. Like, I don't like that trope, and I never have. And then the whole thing... Spoiler alert, guys. I'm going to talk about the ending of these shows. These shows that the series finales ended years ago. I'm going to talk about them. So, you know, I don't want to spoil for anybody. But the last season of How I Met Your Mother undid all the character development they did for, like, Barney and Robin and all of that, and it just undid everything. And How I Met Your Mother has one of the worst endings I've ever seen. I was like, oh, we met the mom. Oh, okay. Well, cool. We knew her for 2 episodes. And they have the worst wigs in the final episode. The final season of How I Met Your Mother has like such bad wigs. It's distracting. Yeah, I can't watch King of Queens. Like, it's bad. And then the whole thing with Big Bang, like, yeah, it's funny. Oh, nerds and the hot girl, you know, whatever. But, like, the way Howard talks to Penny and then she's like, oh, have you met my friend? Because you're a perv and she would love that. Like, I have not seen Supernatural. It's not a good Eddie Fish show. Yeah. Because, you know, like, New Girl. I love New Girl. The last season of New Girl is okay. But, the best character on there is Winston. And it's because, like, if you kind of listen to the New Girl podcast, they didn't really know what to do with Winston's character. Miriam, thank you for the 50 ice cream cones. We got another goal achieved. Y'all guys, y'all are so sweet. They didn't really know what to do with the character of Winston, so he kind of got to do whatever and be this, like, kooky, weird character. But it works because Zooey Deschanel's character is so, like, oh, quirky girl. And he has the best character development storyline. Because they didn't know what to do with him. Yes, I get that. She is, like, so quirky, it's painful. After the first few episodes, it kind of, that like, quirky, funny girl thing kind of tones down to a more human level. I really enjoy New Girl. The last season is a good ending because they didn't, yeah. Now, I do always cry in, like, TV show weddings, like, which actress makes me irrationally mad for no reason is Joey King. Okay, I kind of get that. She forever exists as the quirky manic pixie dream girl. There you go. New Girl is, I do like New Girl. I hate that Zooey Deschanel wears a nose ring in the entire last season. I find it very distracting and, like, not on par with her character. Okay, Good Place. I could not get into that show. I did not enjoy it. I tried. I was like, God, this is not for me. I did not like The Good Place. I hear it's great. People who like it really like it. I hear it has a good finale. Absolutely not. Uh-oh. Oh, we're gonna play a treasure hunting game. That sounds fun. He's gonna bury treasure on this island that's full of eggs. We're gonna dig up a bunch of eggs. Yeah, I know the rules. It's too many for her to get anyway how they reference this. Yeah, I hear it's good. I don't know. The whole, like, cursing with non-curse words and whatever, like, okay, I get it. Like, it's not funny the 50th time. Oh man, I watched a little bit of Miracle Workers and it was good. Everything Daniel Radcliffe does is awesome. I love Daniel Radcliffe. He's so talented. My sweet little wizard boy. So much more than a wizard. Daniel Radcliffe is a treasure. There's only so many places this could be since I've got so much crap laid out here. This music's so jaunty. Like, I love the wedding, like New Girl, I love the wedding of Cece, spoiler alert, Cece and Schmidt. I love the wedding of Ben and Leslie on Parks and Rec. That's one of my absolute favorites. There it is. When he turns into a demon creature, you're talking about Horns. Horns is so good, and Horns is a short story written by Joe King, who is the son of, written by Joe Hill, who is the son of Stephen King. So yes, I know Horns. It's very good. The treasure hunt music is so good. I wish it played more often. A school uniform with necktie? No way. Ugh. Leslie and Ben. Ugh. We took the I love you and I like you thing and used it in our actual wedding vows when we got married. How did you use treasure hunt? So Lucky was walking around with a thought bubble above his head and he was like, do you want to play a treasure hunt? And I said yes, and that was it. Yeah. We used it in our actual wedding vows. We love that show so much. Okay, let's go return this phone to Gullivarrr. Pirate Gullivarrr. I found it. Yar. Steve the pirate. I need more people that play. We used to have treasure hunts to play hide and seek. That's so fun. I've seen people who do the like hide and seek on their island, and I'm like, oh, that's such a cool idea. I think I've been clenching my teeth at night again because my jaw hurts and I have a little headache. Okay. Shall we put away our swimsuit, wetsuit, whatever. Pick that up. Go sell these sea creatures. Then we'll go to Harv's Island. I totally forgot to pick these flowers yesterday when we were picking all those flowers. Oops. She's a second island as her game island. That's fun. What a fun idea. I've seen her pop across my FYP. Did I get a new one? Did I get a new sea creature? I'm not even paying attention. Look at you paying attention for me. Oh my god, it was the spider crab. Have a good stream. You have a good weekend. Have a good day. I will see you next time. Thank you for hanging out. Good eye, because I was about to sell that. I got distracted talking about TV shows. Okay, so I only have like 2 more of those to catch, and then it was the fast one. I'm glad I caught it then. Oh, I have 3. I don't even know which 3 these are, if I'm being 100% honest. Let's see. Y'all know what we have to do. We love Skiller. Her game days are epic. I love that. That's armor sets for tiers. You know, I don't think I have my own sea creatures thing printed out in here. What a slacker. I don't. I sure don't. I had it printed out and I just never laminated it and it must have gotten like tossed or something. How dare I not even use my own. The firefly squid is one that I'm missing. Yeah. That's what my island looks like, just not organized at all. So I try to open my island up and let people come and take stuff. Kind of like a treasure island, but I made it out of just extra stuff instead of it being an actual like treasure island. So that's why I have all that out on the ground. I know Maddie. Maddie was a Dawn, thank you for the follow. I think she was in my stream a lot and then she started streaming and
Thank you.
Maddie, thank you for the follow. Just finished my sea creatures yesterday. Nice. Is that it for you? Are you done with all your Critterpedias? Okay, there we go. One more fish and a bunch of bugs to catch. Yeah. I did all my fish and bugs, but sea creatures, I'd never dive. That was the first time I've done any diving in a very long time. So,
Thank you.
now we can go sell.
Look at all those chickens.
I love that little corky. Thank you so much, Aria. Little corky butt. Miss Pop Queen, thank you for the follow. Makes my heart happy the way everyone supports each other. I know, right? Maddie's a fun streamer to watch. She's super chill. I like her stream vibes. Gonna sell all the creatures. Gonna sell that egg.
Thank you.
Could have made seaweed soup. Kaylee, thank you for the follow. The ladder starts, you get really early on. I can't remember. Do you get the ladder from Tom or do you get it from Blathers? One or the other. But you get it relatively early on. If you've recently started your island or restarted your island. Priscilla, thank you for the follow. Then just make sure you're talking to Tom regularly. You can donate bugs and fish to him. When you get Blathers, he wants you to have more room for fun. Okay, that's what I thought. Blathers gives it to you. So you have to donate either 5 bugs or fish to Tom Nook, and then he'll invite Blathers to come to the island, and then you talk to Blathers, and he'll give you stuff to help find fossils. I'm thinking I want to start over, but I have so much I don't want to lose. That's always the tough part. You could always do the most tedious thing and just flatten your island. Yeah, I can't remember. I feel like Blathers gives you 2 things, but I straight up like don't remember. Lily Nars, thank you for the follow. Love you have stuff everywhere. Why? So leaving all my stuff out like that does drop my star rating, but I open my island up and let people come and take stuff. And so I leave out the stuff that I want people to take. He gives you the shovel and the vaulting pole. Okay, I want to experience from the beginning again. Okay. Tom Nook gives you the ladder to make a wreath. Oh, because all the sticks are up on a different level or whatever. Good morning. Welcome in. Let's go to Harv's Island. Misty Lee, thank you for the rose. My hair today is really annoying me. You ever get in that mood where you're like, I'm just gonna cut it all off because it's touching me? What have we here? I think these are both fake. I know this one's fake. I'm pretty sure this one's fake too. Okay. Let me get real close to the screen, like that's gonna help me. Oh yeah, she's fake for sure. Both of these are fake because of their eyebrows. Look at that. Fake. She's like, I'm fake. Wait, is the angry one fake or is the... I'm second guessing myself on this one now. Miriam, thank you for the 23 lightning bolts. Yeah, let's get the Scheibel out. I can't remember if it's the angry eyebrows. The scared one is fake, so this one's real. What is this one called? I forget. Scary painting. The fake scary painting has comically sad eyebrows. A haunted version of this painting exists where the man is smiling. It's not the haunted one, we know that. Okay, so let's buy this. Sold. What happens if you get a haunted one? I don't know that it does anything. It's just like the haunted. Yeah, there's a few things that have a haunted version. Like there's that statue, that little statue, and the fake one has the antenna. The haunted one has antenna and its little eye glows blue. Oh, let's talk about the Scheibel for you new people. I'd be happy to explain. My name is Shannon. This is my Animal Crossing Bible. It is the Scheibel. And I made this during the Panini and didn't think anyone would ever see it or use it. So, I'm the type of woman who owns her own laminator and enjoys lists. So, this is fish in the order of the Critterpedia. You don't have to purchase the Scheibel. It's free. You've got the months they're available, the time of day where you're going to catch them and how many bells they sell for, and then you can like check them off right here. And then same for bugs. I have a better fossils list than this janky one that I wrote all over. Fossils, complete paintings, complete sculptures, and there's a sea creatures one as well. If you look at my link tree, each one has its own link, and it's just a like Google Doc that you can download and print. Dying Leg, thank you for the follow. So the Scheibel is free because while I did make this, I didn't do all the research and get all this information. I just compiled a bunch of stuff that I found on the internet, and I don't believe in gatekeeping. So enjoy. It's not free. It is, Mason. Mason wants you to Venmo him $20 for it. So, I love the cafe. There's a whole human child yelling at 8 a.m. Yes. Yeah, go download it. Download and print. Totally free to do. Do not feel obligated by also be like, I think my Cash App and PayPal are linked, but please, seriously, like, it's free. This is not, streaming is not my job. It's just my hobby. All the money that I make from like the gifts and the subscriptions and things like that, I put back into the stream. Like purchasing my merch helps me buy my merch, helps me do the giveaways, which I need to ship out today, helps me buy games to stream for y'all, helps me offset a little bit of the costs of like the bots that help me run my Discord server, things like that. So I like y'all to know what I do with your money, because I never want y'all to feel obligated, because this isn't my full-time job. I don't depend on this to like pay my bills, and I'm very fortunate that I have a good full-time job. So I'm always very open about that. If y'all, so anywho, also y'all should hydrate. Let me do a shameless self-plug here for my Shank Sully Gaming. Or Shan K Sully, since that's what it actually is. I've got stickers, I've got keychains, I've got magnets, I've got some t-shirts, I've got a singular mug left, and that is also linked in my link tree. Along with my Discord, where you should join the community, because we're good people. Ooh, Graveyard Wall. Hello. The t-shirt's super comfy. I think I'm going to try to do a restock. Maddie, thank you for the heart puff. Plural. But I did just buy those keychains and magnets too, so. I've been looking into using a different website instead of just like ordering them and having them. I thought about there's some websites you can use where it's like I would upload like my logo and stuff, and y'all could pick like the design, like if you want it big on the center of the shirt or just a small one, or if you want it on a tote, or if you want it on whatever. But I don't know how much it costs to like subscribe to one of those websites. I'm looking into some stuff. Aria, thank you for the 47 lightning bolts. Oh my goodness. So, because I know there's an account on here called Melon Be Smellin', and I love Melon Be Smellin'. And I went and ordered some merch from them, and I was able to go to the site and pick out the shirt, and like I made the design like huge on the front of the shirt because I wanted it really big. Melon, yes, y'all have got to know Melon. She be smellin'. Oh, I love Melon Be Smellin'. Melon Be Smellin' and Roll for Sandwich are like top tier TikTok for me. Melon and Finn, love Melon and Finn. See, and I don't like cereal. I only watch Roll for Sandwich. I don't watch any of the other ones. I love Roll for Sandwich. I look forward to it. He does it 3 days a week. I love it. Yes, the lava is lavaing. On Fridays, for whatever reason, on Fridays, it turns on. I have it set on Fridays for some reason. No other day. Only sandwiches. Strictly sandwiches. This sad hamster, what is he? Is this like a leather jacket he's wearing? Okay. Let's gather up our glowing moss and vines, because there is a lot of it, and I meant to do this yesterday and didn't. Climb, please. Thank you. Oh, goodness. Why is my mom messaging me? Oh, okay. I've recently somehow gotten onto, like, this guy removing a tree stump and it's incredible. I've really enjoyed Stump Talk for some reason. He's just funny. I don't know. The moss will regrow. Like, this is kind of like an endless supply of glowing moss and vines for sure. So this now is the Happy Home Paradise DLC. This is additional content that you have to purchase to add on to your game. It's 25 USD, and it is excellent content. I highly recommend it. It's a very good DLC. So there's this glowing moss and vines that grow out here, and you can pick it all up and take it back with you to craft with or decorate with, what have you. But it's fun. Your job, you come out here to work, and your job is to decorate vacation homes for the villagers, like the random ones, and then you can invite your villagers out here to decorate their vacation homes. And then if you complete 30 vacation homes, then you can talk to Tom Nook and you can redecorate villagers' homes on your island. It's awesome. I really, really like it. It's a great DLC. Yeah, heck yeah, I always steal the vines. They'll regrow. Not to mention, even if you don't come out here to decorate houses, there's always a bottle on the beach. There's always a recipe you can get from your chef if you have your restaurant set up. Every Monday, you can go to your hospital if you've got that and get free turnips from Joan. Definitely, if you're new to the DLC, I would go watch my video about the DLC in my Animal Crossing Tips playlist, because at first there's stuff you should be doing, coming out here like daily and doing. And then once you kind of complete the 30 homes, there's still stuff you can do daily. So check it out, because a lot of people don't realize like how that you can access your home storage from this island. You don't have to fly all the way to your home. I can decorate my island home now. I'm so excited. Yes, Ava Coldridge, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'll show y'all, because people, Because, you know, if you've played this, Nico wants, like, building supplies, like stone and iron and whatever, and he teaches you the counters and the pillars and things, so you can decorate, but people travel, you don't have to travel to your home island and get it and then bring it back. Let me show you. Let me teach you my ways. Oh, excuse me. Eye is really bugging me today. Okay. I love those hanging shelves. They are so cute. Okay. So when you go upstairs to like the break room or whatever they call this thing, Nico's little area is over here. And in his little toolbox or workbox or whatever, he'll leave a note that's like, oh, I've had these ideas. If only I had sticks and clay or whatever. So if you go here to these brown cabinets and interact with them by pushing A, it's the exact same prompt you get when you use your storage shed. So I'm going to put something away. I'm going to put all these vines and all this away in my storage. And then you can also, excuse me, get something out. So you can come in here and get whatever he's asking for. And then put it right in his little workbench tool chest. Just like you can come to your locker here and change your work uniform. You can change your clothes. You can change into a different outfit. You can edit your work uniform, that kind of thing. So all that can be done up here. You've inspired me to play this for the first 7 months. Yes! Sometimes it's good to take a break. This game can get repetitive. I totally understand that. This DLC is where it's at. Like, there's a couple DLCs I will always be like, get it. It's this one, and then it's the ones for Breath of the Wild. The Breath of the Wild DLCs are fantastic. Is this after you finish the 30 homes? No, like, while you're finishing the 30 homes, you should also be going up here and checking Nico's box. And then you can be learning all the different things he wants to teach you. After you finish your 30 homes, you can talk to Tom Nook on your island, and you can redecorate your villagers' homes. You can't, like, change the size of the villagers' homes like you can of the vacation homes, but you can redecorate it in the same way in which you do these, and it's awesome. So, highly recommend. Let's check into work. Lottie's busy cleaning. Arya completing another goal. Thank you so much for the lightning bolts. You guys. Let me set up a new one. You guys keep smashing it. Oh, not the ABD. That's not what we want. Quit it. I want to talk to Lottie. There we go. Lottie the otter. Lotter. I'm ready to work. This is the Happy Home Paradise DLC for Animal Crossing New Horizons. Good morning. I hope you have a good holiday. Good morning. Thank you. I hope you have a good holiday. This game is on the Switch. So much I forget after not playing it forever. Yeah. And a lot of people like are still getting this game for the first time. So it never hurts to go over and refresh these things. Let's find somebody to make a vacation home for. This is the Happy Home Paradise Island. I was so excited to decorate Ricky's house. It was horrible. Yeah, and like we redid Lucky's house because Lucky is one of my starters, and I started this island 4 years ago. And when you gift them and they like leave stuff out in their house, I was like, this is a cluttered mess. And so like we got him the cutest house. I love it. All right, Pig, what do you want? A museum, artsy furniture, antiques. This is an expansion, so it is an additional purchase, and you can buy it from the eShop. Oh, an ice cream shop. But it is completely worth it, like $25. I I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. Because you come decorate vacation homes and they give you a little theme. Excuse me. The cigar I smoked yesterday really kind of blocked my throat. And early on, I was kind of bored with it because I decorated every home like a house. And I'm like, here's a bed, here's a kitchen, here's a bathroom. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But then I started to be like, no, I'm going to lean into this. I'm going to make some unhinged houses. And it got real fun after that. You can build houses for people in building. Yes, some of them will be people you've already decorated for, and some of them will be people looking for homes. So she wants an arid place, an old-fashioned place to enjoy tea, a factory that makes robots. We just did a robot one yesterday, and I've already decorated that one. And then we did a museum upstairs on Blessing the Champagne Answer. Yes, Franz, what is up? You changed your name back.
Thank you.
Hi, good morning. Star Jeffrey 64, thank you for the follow. So we've got this museum upstairs, but this is all villagers I've already decorated for. But I put every fake piece of art in here that I could find. So this is all fake. Especially the Nicolas Cage plate we have over there. Make my villagers move there so I don't feel bad. That's cute. That's a good idea, though. Yeah. Anywho. Let's go see who's on the actual beach. Bum, 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 bum. Hello, good morning, Emma. Thank you for the follow. Excuse me. So yes, once you have finished your 30, I think that's when I got to add the upstairs to that one. But Lottie will kind of prompt you, and you can also, like, when you talk to her, you can, like, check into work, or you can ask about facilities. And so she's like the nicer version of Tom Nook. Want to feel the burn somewhere fancy. A swim club. A model for a seaside photo shoot. That could be fun. Let's do this one. Oh my god, Aria, thank you for the 62 roses. Thank you. Oh my goodness. She's cute. I picked that one. Yeah. So here, I'll show you. Don't run out of space on this game. There are 413 animal villagers, not counting like Tom Nook and Isabel and all of them. Good morning, Marley. And you can do all of them. But when you choose, because I've filled all my slots, but you can kind of see down here in the bottom right corner, there's actually more than just those 2 clients, but I've got the screen kind of cut off. The different clients that are already there. And you can see on the screen here, if they have the little like ellipses next to them, there's multiple clients on that slot. So you can just reuse them. It's like a blank slate every time. Emily, thank you for the follow. Okay, seaside photo shoot. We need a cute seaside area. This was the one I had in my brain, actually. We've used this one before. This is the one where we made, like a boxing ring, I think, one time. We've made some weird stuff, and I love it. Like the one we built yesterday, that's like, the, like, robot lab. I don't even know what to call it. I also always recommend building a single floor. The tiki bar was really fun. I liked the tiki bar too. Build a single floor, complete the project, then come back and add a second floor, because you can come back and redecorate, and you'll earn more Poki that way. Oh my goodness, excuse me. I just went back and did like 4 or 5. I recorded some video of visiting them for tour videos. All right. What have we here? Why? Why would you want this thing in your Seaside photo shoot? It's big and annoying. I have a few that I've done like tour videos of, but I also upload all my old gameplay to YouTube. It's the same name. It's also linked in my link tree, and all my old streams are there. So if you just want some like background noise, or if you want to go check out some stuff, I try to put when we do Happy Home Paradise, I try to put in the description of the video whose house we decorated. So she can lean against it and have the surf spray off and give a photo shoot where they spray. It makes me think of like The Little Mermaid on the part of your world, and she's like on the rock, and it's like I love The Little Mermaid. I won't sing for y'all this morning though, so you're welcome. You're welcome for that. Oh, that beige kind of is green and weird. Well, that's kind of nice. Harley Quinn, thank you for the follow. None of these greens match. That's fine. It's fine. I like to sing in my car. I've been really getting it in my car lately. Anyone who's been driving by me has been enjoying quite the show. I don't hate that. Ooh, I kind of like the Cosmos wreath. That's nice. This is like one of the few places this house can go. Okay. My husband does not have TikTok, and yesterday I kept saying pinworms. Y'all know how. And he was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "A pinworms." And he doesn't get it. So exactly. Pinworms. This is on the Switch, but you can only move your stuff like this in the Happy Home Paradise DLC. And I highly recommend getting the DLC. It's totally worth it. Wish I could put it right at the edge of the water there. Did I already tell you I made that a channel point redemption? No! Oh my god. Oh wait, yes you did! I love that. The pinworms. Where's my camera? Oh, we should use... Okay, we need to use a shell arch inside for sure. But I kind of want to set up like an outside, like, cute area where I imagine her like setting up for poses. Today I can remember it now for forever in my head. Yes. Pinworms.
Thank you.
Morgan Alice, thank you for the follow. Okay, fun. Some of this stuff's gonna be... Oh, we do the heart reaction. I know, I'm like, oh, they love it when they get the heart reaction. Loves it, loves it. Custom design. I'm scared of the pinworms. I think about it all the time. I've been biting my nails since I like had teeth. So I figure if I was gonna get it, I would have had it by now. Oh, LaDonna Marie, thank you for the heart me. What should we put? You can put a camera like here. I want to find like the bamboo divider. You can pinworms from biting that nails. That's what that whole TikTok originally was about. I'm pretty sure was her talking about how they told her not to bite her nails because she would get pinworms. But nobody heard anything except the way she said pinworms. There we go. Quiet on the set. What if I move everything forward an ooch? Just an ooch. There we go. That's official measurement terminology. The ooch. There we go. Wish I could play. Is it working right now? I feel that. I was at work a couple days ago and we have a new coworker and we were talking about something and I told him that I stream on TikTok and I was like, yeah, I wish I was at home doing that right now instead of being here at work. Oh. Pinworms. I made my head all day. What if we put some like props over here, like a little props area? So that if they need this stuff, they can go put it on the beach. Haven't played Happy Home in a year. I rushed through and only put one thing. Yeah, just to get them done to get your 30. I don't blame you. That's kind of a smart way to do it if you want to redecorate your villager homes. Who knows what we're modeling on the beach, but we have options.
Thank you.
So you have to have the Happy Home Paradise DLC in order to redecorate your villager homes. And then once you have completed 30 vacation homes, then you can talk to Tom Nook on your island about decorating villager homes. It's awesome. It's worth the DLC just to do that. Thank you guys for 20,000 likes. Y'all are so sweet to hang out with me and tap your screens and whatever. Generally, like, the support is very much appreciated. Y'all are so sweet. How do you get the palm tree light on your island? I did the vacation and haven't gotten it. I decorated almost 200. I should definitely have the light, right? I would think so. Hales, thank you for the heart me. I don't remember exactly how I got it. Off the top of my head, but if you've decorated like 200 vacation homes, I would think you would have had it by now. Back to work. Have a good day at work. For Happy Home, do you have to own all the items or do you have access? You have access to... So you have access to all the items, but not at first. The more homes you decorate, the more style of homes you decorate. Like, you see how this garden tank has a little red flashing dot in that corner of it? That's new for me in this build. The shorts, like I haven't been able to use those in previous builds. So this is stuff that is her poster. But I've decorated so many, like most of my stuff is unlocked. But that's why you want to kind of do a variety of things as well, because it unlocks more. I got in a habit where I was doing all of the like plant themed homes because I really like doing the plant ones and make them all green and plants everywhere and whatever. But it doesn't unlock anything new if you just do the same style. So... that's what the red dot means. It's new to this build. Because I never would have... No, the recommended items are under the order right here. This is what's like recommended for this build because it includes the items that are required. And then this is like suggested stuff for this build as well. But the dots, the red dots are new items that you unlocked. Aria, thank you for the roses, the 77 roses. Oh my gosh. Any tips for a beginner? Go and watch my Animal Crossing tips playlist. It's a lot of good videos on there. Mostly just like try to get through the grind of the beginning of the game. If you ever kind of feel like you're stuck at first, go talk to Tom Nook. He'll give you some suggestions on probably what you should be doing and at first, and then try to upgrade your house as quickly as possible, I would say as well, because then you can upgrade your home storage after you upgrade your house and it gives you more room for stuff. Let's see, I don't want to do the same wall, but I do want to do another kind of beachy, what is this bathhouse wall? I'm still working on getting a concert. Yeah. So you're still working to get to 3 stars. So that's going to be talking to Tom, getting more villager houses unlocked, more villagers invited to your island, decorating, things like that. I don't know if I like any of these. Oh, we could do an underwater wall and do, I think I like this, because we can do mermaid stuff on the underwater wall, and then we can do it. Do you visit other people's islands, or are we allowed to visit yours? So I do dream address visiting of my subscribers. That's one of my subscriber perks. And then I open mine up and try... It's a bird outside my window. They're loud. My mic picks up everything. I open up my island and let people come and take all the stuff that I've laid out, like kind of a little mini treasure island. And I would recommend joining my Discord, because that's where I announce things like that and post that kind of stuff. I need to sit down and sort out some dates for April. April is a super, super busy month for me. So I'm trying to figure out when to do it. Like, we're taking a trip the first weekend. My birthday's the second weekend. I'm on call the third weekend. My sister's getting married the fourth weekend. Usually I do stuff on the weekend. And, but it's busy. Usually October and April are really busy months for me. I like your glasses. Thank you. I got them on Zinni. I love Zinni. I've ordered the same glasses for like a while. I like the natural wood. And let's choose... I kind of like this navy blue parasol. I have a little free shop for people who visit my island too. Yeah, mine's like... I got a ton of stuff laid out. I wish there was chairs that better matched this table, because I don't know about these garden chairs. It's like not the right shade of brown, because it never is. It drives me crazy. You're ugly. Go away. I don't know about the rattan. We might have to switch stuff too. This looks like off. There we go. That's why. There we go. I don't hate the rattan with it as much. I wish I could do multiple accent walls. I think it looks best with this. I don't think this is going to fit in this area if I... But, oh, it does, but just barely. Let's change the look of this too. We'll stick with the light brown. God, how I wish you could put things on an angle. The prompt for this one is like beach photo shoot, seaside photo shoot. So the idea is kind of going to be like similar to what I did when we did the horror movie set, where I want areas that kind of look like you would do a photo shoot there. And then I'm going to put up a little changing area, I think, over in this corner here. So I kind of want it to look like hanging on the beach in different areas. And then we're going to use the mermaid stuff. I can't make this white. There we go. Coconut juice. I think I'm gonna put this deck flooring under here to make it look... Oh, it's not gonna fit in the way I want it to? That's shocking. I can't believe that. I hate it here. The mermaid set is fun. I like the mermaid set. Let me delete one of these chairs and we'll do it.
Thank
pull
you.
it out. Pretzel, thank you for the follow. Like this, and then maybe do...
Thank you.
Danielle, thank you for the follow. This is going to be, oh, actually that does work right there. Let's pick this cute pearl shell. I like to hang the birds as well. We'll pick the white ones because they kind of look like seagulls. There we go. Cute. So there's one little like photo area. There's another little like photo area here. I don't think I like the fan. Okay, let's do a little dressing room. What do you think? And put out some like outfits. I know there's a changing room. Here it is. Found it. We can do the little changing room, and then I think there's like a little like makeup counter as well, where there's like a little mirror and we can put a stool in front of it. I'll find it.
Thank you.
We'll see. I have the worst luck finding anything I want in these. They're sorted in the oddest way. Radish Vegan, thank you for the follow. Oh, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. The powder room booth. My son's on spring break, so I've been sleeping in and missing some streams. Good for you to like sleep in though. Use the mermaid furniture. I'm gonna use it against the undersea wall. The shell. You think I should use it in like this area? He's a good sleeper. He loves to sleep. I also love to sleep, so I feel that. There was another floor. Yeah. Ooh, I don't think I like all that brown. I think I'm gonna take the white from here. And do like that. At least the stool shell. Ooh, yeah, okay, we'll do that. I don't have a date yet. It might have to be May for dream address visiting. Where is the mermaid stuff? Oh, here's the shell table. Let's just sort shell stool. There we go. We can definitely use the shell stool. I tend to go for like the pearl or the... But that's going to kind of blend in. Let's do the purple. There we go. I agree. Having fun. Yeah, having fun with the prompts is way better. It's gonna be May. Exactly. I have a lot less going on in May, so it should be a little better. I also want to find, like, I know there's like clothing racks and stuff to find. Somewhere they exist. I love this palm tree lamp. We'll stick with the natural. Let me move this over like one. We'll put this, I'm gonna hang this on the wall, I think, instead. Where in the world are these clothing racks? Or we could use the panel. I wish I could actually like hang stuff on the panel. That would be cool. I think I might like the panel better than these dividers. Oops. There we go. A little bit of privacy in the dressing area. I wonder if I did it like this, is that too much dressing area? I don't know if I like that. So we could always do it like we had it, like here. But then, in this part of it, we could put, where the heck are the clothing racks? Oh my god, they're right here. They're like one scroll up. Ah, this is what I'm looking for. We want clothing here. We want some clothing in here. Now we can put like stuff on there that looks a little more like we can put the hat up there. That's cute. I wish I could put the bigger mannequins like on top. We can put a bathrobe in here. No, I want to hang it. You know what? Let's get rid of this and we can just leave this bathrobe like right here. There we go. And then here, my feet are always cold too, but I assume it's because I don't wear socks when I'm sitting here doing this. I need a camera to take photos. Put a spotlight over here in the corner. That's not what I meant to click. Girl, you might need to check your circulation. Got some extra props here. Okay, let's get the mermaid stuff. Her mermaid. Here we go. Oh, have I not unlocked more mermaid stuff? That's kind of crazy. Hi, Nicole. How are you? Recovering from my cold as I enter the 4-day weekend. Oh, well, I'm sorry you're not well, but I'm glad you're recovering. Tiara. Whoops. And shoes. There we go. Now let's look for... I'm okay. Things are good. I had a good day yesterday. I'm like kind of hungry right now, so I'm thinking a lot about food. Where's that shell arch? I swear. Oh, it's right here. Just kidding. Found it. Oh, come on. Work with me here. Or you could do brunch maybe? I could. I'm going to a lunch at 1 with people, so I just want to kind of like graze here at the house. Do we think we should change the color of the arch? So rocking the ice train behind eye migraines. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you like the pearl color? Pearl? Okay. I think it goes well with the mermaid look. With the mermaid sofa here.
Thank you.
Thank you for the follow. Looks like a cat emoji. I'm in day 5 of eye migraine. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I assume if you had like medicine, I'm gonna be like, can you take medicine for it? But surely at this point you've tried everything that you know you can try. That's miserable. How is this sorted? They have a shell lamp, that's true. What do we think about doing some like, maybe not necessarily this color, but we could do this like a seaweed kind of, or like, what kind of lunch spot? It's this kind of bougie place here in town. I've only been there once. I didn't eat there, but I had entirely too many drinks and got wasted several years ago for a going away party for a friend, and I had to call my husband to come pick me up. And then the next day I came out of my house and my car wasn't there, and I was like, where is my, I didn't even remember having to leave my car at the place. Anyway. I had to work all with my polarized sunglasses on. Oh my gosh. Great idea to use it as seaweed. I like the seaweed idea too. We'll stick with the regular green, methinks. That way it looks like it's floating seaweed up above it. It was fun. No regrets. But I will not be imbibing, I suppose, would be the word today. Oh, I like that. That's fun. You learned something new about bodies last week, speaking of sick. What did you learn? Hi, how are you? There's also these fish. If it doesn't get better over the weekend and I'm going to the eye doctor. Yes. I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little tired today, but I'm a little tired every day, so it's cool. We vibe. I like the little fish too. We'll just run them all the way down like that. I've been playing Mario games and I'm just checking my Animal Crossing Islands today. Yes. I haven't played a Mario game in a minute. Yeah, a whole school of fish just swimming by. Why not? I like that better. I'm also getting over being sick on my birthday. I'm sorry you're sick on your birthday. I hate that. I love my birthday, and it's no fun when you don't feel good. Let's find the shell stuff again. Ooh, I forget about the shell partition. I have the shell fountain. Mine is around the corner. I love Mario U. It's my favorite they put out recently. Nice. I'm playing Little Alchemy, and it's like some things disappear when I discover them. If you're playing the second version of Little Alchemy, when you get to the highest level of thing, it disappears. It's not in your... because you can't do anything else with it. So they take it out of your, like, inventory or whatever they call it. Aria, thank you for the 40 finger hearts. Becca, I just saw the 10 finger hearts and the 3 TGIFs. Thank you. Sorry. And the heart me. I was not ignoring that. I'm sorry. I wish I had the cute lamp, but it doesn't look like I do. I guess I haven't unlocked the entire everything yet, because I have the mermaid table here, but there's a lot of mermaid stuff I'm missing. I wish I could put this right there, but not. I love the moving wallpaper. At least we plan to celebrate mine later. Mine's April 13th, so it's coming up in a couple weeks. We don't really have anything planned. I told my husband I want to do something big for my 40th, but we're a couple years away from that. So these next two probably won't do anything too crazy for. It's kind of cluttered if you don't kind of get the vibe, but I like the idea of it being like multiple set pieces, because it's supposed to be like a beachside photo shoot. So there's different options. There's like the underwater mermaid look, and there's your mermaid outfit. And then we've got this like beach vibe with the music and a coconut drink, and then, you know, cafe on the beach, whatever, cafe bistro. What if we did... We can kind of do like we did in the sock store. And maybe... Tropical Moo Moo. That's where it's at right there. Yeah, it's a photo shoot set. So that's why there's like multiple like setups. I like using this wall hanger here because you can make it look like stuff's actually hung on it. Let's see, these are all tops. And then we'll have pants and then... I wonder what kind of like whole outfits we have. Hi, how are you? Silk floral prints. Oh. Surely there's some cute like beachy. Oh, that dreamy dress is cute. I'm doing all right. We're having a pretty good day today so far.
Thank you.
Samuel Owen, thank you for the follow. The pineapple outfits. I wish there was like one whole outfit. The kiwi dress is cute too. Isn't there a watermelon dress? I think the watermelon dress in the beach is very cute. Oh, here's the mermaid fish dress. We can hang that up there for sure. And then... peach pirate. Oh, come on. Oh my god, is that sushi? It is a sushi costume. That's cute. Here's the watermelon dress. And we can hang hairpins. Put the hibiscus hairpin. And then I do like the label hat. Even though it doesn't really go with anything that's there. See, that looks cute. When you add that partition there and you hang it, you put it against the wall and you hang the stuff on the wall, it looks like it's a display for those things. And I love that. The theme is beach photo shoot. So over here we've got like our dressing room area. And then I went with different set pieces where you could take photo shoots, and there's extra lights and extra like items they could swap out. It's kind of like the whole idea. Lifeguard chair. I don't know if there's room for a lifeguard chair. We might be able to like stick one in the corner in case they wanted it. It's already a little messy. But I feel like it would be, you know? Are there mermaid shoes? Yes, but I already put them on the wall over there. Oh, that's perfect. That those will just go right there. That's fun. That's fun. There's, oh, you're right. There are 0 sunglasses. Let's get rid of these shoes and this hat, and we can put sunglasses. I finally got this part of my game. Yes, this is, I love Happy Home Paradise. Not going to do a full-on wetsuit. Yeah, I forgot we hung the mermaid shoes on the wall over there in the mermaid area. Ooh, these heart-shaped glasses are cute. Heart-shaped shades. Mermaids don't wear shoes. They do when they're on land pretending to be human. I just finished making my hospital, adding a few more people. Nice! Where are the rest of the shades? Oop, here we are. Oh, these are fun. Oh, but these rhinestone shades, those are cute. Oh, you know what? We could put the makeup bag right here. I know there's a makeup bag. Somewhere there's a makeup bag. So it says you can add people where other people have a home. Will it remove the other one? No, it won't. It'll just start like it's a new empty plot. I'll never find the makeup bag, but I know it exists. Here it is. Makeup pouch. Yeah, no, you definitely can reuse the plots because you can decorate so many vacation homes, and there's not enough plots for each place to have its own vacation home. Why did they make those split curtains hang so very low? Like, I don't understand. Let's see. My drapery. God, it's not even. Why must you hurt me so, Nintendo? Absolutely not. I got to the part I started making 2-story homes because my creative mind can't do one. You should definitely do 1 story, then finish, and then you can go back and work on and like remodel it and add a 2nd story. Like, you can go back to that same plot, talk to the person, tell them you want to do a remodel, and you can add a 2nd story, and then you'll get more pokey rather than doing a 2-story build in 1 build. I love your tattoos. Thank you. My gaming sleeve. All my Zelda stuff up top. All my other stuff on the bottom. Mario, Animal Crossing flowers, whatnot. I think I'm satisfied with this. Hipster. It's ready. I did amazing. I think it turned out good. It's not my favorite build, But I think it turned out. I mean, it's a Seaside photo shoot. I've got to go back and redo the homes because of care. Oh, I don't do roommates. I was like, nope, you all live alone. One of the best Mario Kart players. I'm in first place in the friend group. Nice. I'm a pretty decent Mario Kart player, but I know there's better out there. It's a mini Harv's Island. It's got stuff all over it. Bum 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 bum. I don't want to hang out with you ever. $4,000 pet 40,000. Yay! Look at me go. Earning all the pokey. I didn't cut my hair. Aria, thank you for 50 finger hearts. Oh my goodness. I don't go back and hang out with them, but if you go back and visit them, they'll give you a gift. Like, a wallpaper or an item or something. And they'll give you a gift for visiting them and for decorating. No, it's always been this short. I mean, I chopped it all off in like February of 22. Because it used to be like way longer, and I did that thing where you get married and then you chop all your hair off. Aria with the win, completing another goal. Girl, thank you. I let it dry naturally. I washed it yesterday, and so it's a little kind of poofier than it normally is. Usually when I blow it dry and straighten it, I think it looks a little, but this is what my natural hair, I mean, not my natural color, but this is what it does after I let it dry and then I sleep on it. This is what it looks like. I think that's it. The way it's kind of poofier and like the way it's sitting, it's just... I'm going to clean it up before we go out to lunch today. So, it still bogs my out. I know, right? I'm a brunette naturally, but I'm a redhead on the inside. So, it's my Irish complexion. It takes the red very well. I've been a fake redhead for a long time. So, this was fun. I don't know if I'll be streaming later. You could do a mohawk for a surprise lunch. I've had a faux hawk before. Did I do anything for St. Patty's? I was flying home from Palm Springs. I did not do anything for St. Patty's this year. I had like a glass of wine on the plane. It was not thrilling. This was a great stream, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. And if you're new here, check out my link tree in my bio. The Discord is there. We've got a really great community of mostly Animal Crossing, but all kinds of players. And that's where I announce when I open my island and when I do Dream Address visiting. Thank you guys so much for your generosity today, just being here, helping out, all the gifts you send. Katie Ashcraft, thank you for the heart me. Speaking of which, turn your notifications on here for when I go live. Check out my merch store, my Shopify, all that good stuff. And I love you all dearly. And